each minute you waste on social media, you could be solving a differential equation. Famous words of a famous scientist, Sir Isaac Newton. This is Arjuman Vyas and you are watching Mathematical Mysteries. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss something very interesting. Today, we will discuss the orthogonal trajectories of the differential equation. But before starting the lecture, it's my kind suggestion to all of you who are watching to go through the previous lectures of the differential equation, because if you don't have the thorough understanding of the previous lecture, you might not get the better understanding of this lecture. So let's start today's lecture. Okay guys, I have already explained it to you that basically there are two kinds of the solutions of the differential equation, right? There are two kinds of the solution of the differential equations. One is the general solution and other is the particular solution, right? And I have already explained it to you that basically the general solution is representing the family of the curves, right? What does it represent? It represents the family of curves. While on the other hand, the particular solution represents the one of the members of the family of the curve, right? Okay. Basically, there are two kinds of the solutions of the differential equation. One is the general solution and other is the particular solution. General solution represents the family of the curves, while the particular solution represents one of the particular member of this family, right? Consider this example. X square plus y square equals to c square, right? This is the general solution, okay, of any differential equation, right? Where this is a general solution because there is a constant c, right? If I give value c, if I put c equals to 1, what I will get? Basically, this is the equation of the circle, right? So if I put c equals to 1, what I will get? I will get the circle of the radius 1. Right? But if I put c equal to 2, I will get the circle of the radius 2. Right? And if I put c equals to 3, I will get circle of the radius 3. Right? So, continuing in this way, I will get a huge family of the curves, right? अगर मैं इस c की values का vary करती रहूँ, तो I will get a huge families of the circles, right? Now consider another general solution. Y equals to xk, right? Now here this is also a general solution of any differential equation, right? Here k is the constant, right? Now giving different values to k, I will get different curves like this. For example, if I give k value 1, if I put k's value 1, what I will get this type of curve, right? If I keep on varying the values of x, y and k, I will get these kind of curves. Right? Are you getting? I have taken two general solutions, right? And this is the general, this equation is representing the family of circles, right? Which I have represented through a black pen, while this is also a general solution, right? And this equation is representing the straight lines, right? Now notice, have you noticed that these two families of curves are intersecting each other, right? So we will say that this family of curve is the orthogonal trajectory of this family of curve, and this is the orthogonal orthogonal trajectory of this curve. They both are, as these both curves are intersecting each other, so they are the orthogonal trajectories of each other, right? But what we are going to discuss the orthogonal trajectories. Where is orthogonality? Dear students, have a look that at the point of intersection, right? At this point, at this point, at this point, you can see that at the point of intersection, the angle between two curves is 90s, right? At each point where they, for example, look at this point of intersection. Here the angle between two curves is 90 degrees. Here the angle is also 90. Here the angle is also 90. So dear fellows, whenever two curves are intersecting in such a way that at the point of intersection the angle between them is 90 degrees, then we will say that then we will say that the curves are the orthogonal trajectories of each other. If they are intersecting in such a way that the angle between them is not 90s, then we will just say that these two curves are the trajectories of each other. But if the angle between them at the point of intersection is 90 degrees, then we will say that these two curves, then the given curves are the orthogonal trajectories of each other. Let me write the definition, then I will explain it further to you guys. Here is the proper definition of the orthogonal trajectories. So whenever we are given the two families of the curves and they are intersecting in such a way that each member of one family intersects the other member of the second family in such a way that the angle at the point of intersection is 90 degrees, then we say that these two curves are the orthogonal trajectories of one another. Okay, I hope that this concept is clear to you. Now we will do some examples, right? Starting before doing example, let me tell you the working rule, okay, of finding the orthogonal trajectories, right? In the question, you will be given any general solution, right? And you will be asked to find out the orthogonal trajectory of the given family of the curve. Okay, so what will be your first step? In step number 1, what you have to do, you have to find out the differential equation of the given family of the curves, right? What you have to do, you have to find out the... Now, in the step number 2, what you have to do, you have to eliminate the constant, right? Step number 2. Eliminate the constant, right? जब आप ये डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन कैलकुलेट करोगे तो इसमें आपके पास कोई ना कोई कांस्टेंट आएगा, ठीक है? अगर ना है तो वेल एंड गुड, लेकिन इन केस अगर आ जाए तो यू हैव टू एलिमिनेट इट, राइट? इन द स्टेप नंबर 3, ओके, यहाँ पे जो आप डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन कैलकुलेट करोगे, नेम इट एज एफ ऑफ एक्स वाई, right? Now, in the step number 3, you have to calculate the orthogonal trajectory of this family of the curve, which was given to you in the question, right? So, how you will calculate it? Using this formula. What is it? This is a differential equation you have find out in your first step, right? So basically these are the 3 steps you have to do. Let me write it clearly. I will mention here that what you have to do in this step, you have to find out the differential equation of the orthogonal trajectory. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली आपके ये 3 स्टेप्स होंगे. आपको क्वेश्चन ये दिया जाएगा कि फाइंड आउट था, आपको एक जनरल सोल्यूशन दे दिया जाएगा, ठीक है, और उसमें आपको ये बोला जाएगा कि इस फैमिली ऑफ कर्व की ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरी फाइंड आउट कर दें. यानी कि वो जो आपको फैमिली दी गई है उसके लिए आपने एक ऐसी फैमिली कैलकुलेट करनी है जो कि उस फैमिली के हर मेंबर को परपेंडिकुलरली इंटरसेक्ट कर रही हो, ठीक है. तो पहला स्टेप आपका क्या होगा कि जो आपको जनरल सोल्यूशन गिवन है ना, उसकी आपने डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन कैलकुलेट कर लेनी है, ठीक है। अब वो जो डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन आप कैलकुलेट करोगे, इफ देयर इज नो कांस्टेंट इन इट देन वेल एंड गुड, लेकिन इफ देयर इज अ कांस्टेंट इन इट देन यू हैव टू एलिमिनेट इट इन योर सेकंड स्टेप, राइट। नाउ अब आपका जो मेन काम है वो यहाँ इस स्टेप में शुरू होता है। बेसिकली आप लोगों को तो ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरी फाइंड आउट करनी है ना गिवन फैमिली ऑफ कर्व के लिए, ठीक है। ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरी का क्या मतलब है, मतलब ये कि आपको एक पूरी फैमिली फाइंड आउट करनी है, ठीक है। तो उसके लिए हम लोग जो फॉर्मूला यूज कर रहे हैं वो हम लोग ये वाला यूज कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। dy by dx equals to minus 1 over f of x. So why we are using it? Let me explain it to you guys. Basically, when the two things are perpendicular to each other in our 12th grade, we have studied that if we are given two lines, right, and they are intersecting each other perpendicularly, right, so what is the product of their slopes? Then the product of their slopes is equals to minus 1, है ना, ऐसा ही था ना। And what is slope? Slope is equals to dy by dx. Okay, so this concept is being used here, ठीक है। You are given one dy by dx and you have to calculate other dy by dx, so we are using this formula, right। For example, अगर हम मैं इसी की प्लेस पर यूं लिख दूं कि dy by dx, ये हम लोगों को गिवन था, ठीक है। और ये वाला dy by dx यानी ये ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरी हमने कैलकुलेट करनी है। तो इसको आप कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे, आप करोगे m2 is equals to minus 1 over dy by dx, right। And since m2 is also a slope, you can also write it as dy by dx, right। So basically there are these are the steps which you have to follow while calculating the orthogonal trajectory of any family of curve, right। So let's do some example, it will be more clear to you. Here is an example and you have to find out the orthogonal trajectory of this family of curve, right। You are given any general solution, right, which is representing any family of curve, right, and you have to find out its orthogonal trajectory, right। So what would be my first step? I have to calculate the differential equation of this general solution, right। solution given है, इसकी इसकी डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन आपको निकालनी है। तो आपका फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होगा, you will take derivative on both of the sides, ठीक हो गया। Now this was my first step, right। Now in step number 2 what you have to do, you have to eliminate this constant c, right। I have already explained it to you that if you don't get the constant c in equation number 1 then it's well and good, but if you have constant c or any constant in equation number in this equation, name it as equation number 2, then you have to eliminate it, right। Okay, now whichever method you are using to eliminate constant you can use, right। what I do basically, I eliminate it using this question, जो question given होता है ना, मैं उसी को कुछ ना कुछ करके ना उसमें कौन सी की उसमें से वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करती हूँ, right। So what I will do, taking natural log on both sides in equation number 1, right। So अब जब natural log ले लोगे तो क्या आ जाएगा, what you will get, right, this natural log and this e will cancel out, and what we will get after solving simple steps, you will get value of c. Now what you have to do, you have to put this value of c in your equation number 2, right, ठीक है। So put c in equation number 2, right। What you will get, you will get e ln of y over x and ln of y over x, right? Now what you will do in your next step? I forgot to put here x, right? Okay, what you will get after solving this whole thing, you will get just y, right? And ln of y over x, right? So this is here your steps end, right? Now in this, now is your step number 3. स्टेप नंबर 3 में आपको क्या करना था? आपका यहाँ से मेन काम स्टार्ट होता है. You have to find out the differential equation of the orthogonal trajectory, right? So how you will calculate it? By using, okay, name it as f of xy, right? So minus 1 over f of xy, right? So now putting the values, what you will get? Okay, after solving it, we will get minus x over y ln of y, right? Let me write it over here clearly. Okay. Now, what you have to do next? You have to solve this differential equation and you have to find out its general solution, right? तो फिर वो जो आंसर आएगा आपका वो ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रेजेक्टरी होगी इस वाले कर्व की, ठीक है? तो अब यहाँ पर बेसिकली आपको कभी होमोजीनियस इक्वेशन आ जाती है, कभी आपको सेपरेबल आ जाती है, कभी आपको एग्जैक्ट इक्वेशन आ जाती है. सो दैट्स व्हाई मैंने आपको लेक्चर के स्टार्ट में ही कह दिया था कि यू शुड हैव द प्रॉपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द प्रीवियस लेक्चर्स ऑफ द डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, बिकॉज इफ यू डोंट हैव द प्रॉपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग यू वॉन्ट बी एबल टू सॉल्व दिस स्टेप, राइट? इससे आगे आप मूव नहीं कर पाओगे. कि अगर आप इक्वेशन को जज नहीं कर पाओगे कि कौन सी इक्वेशन यहाँ पर गिवन है, तो आप आगे मूव नहीं कर पाओगे. अब यहाँ पे आप देखें, ये सिंपल, बहुत सिंपल. दिस इज द सेपरेबल डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल सेपरेट देम. ठीक है? नाउ इंटीग्रेटिंग बोथ साइड्स. ठीक है? नाउ इंटीग्रेटिंग बोथ साइड्स. यहाँ पे आपने लगाना है आइलेट रूल्स, ठीक है? And what you will get here, you will get here this, ठीक है? तो guys, due to less space, I have written the final answer over here. Okay, what I have done, I have, यहाँ पे बस एक last step रह गया था, ठीक है? What I have done, I have just taken this 4 over here, right? और उसके बाद मैंने थोड़ी सी simplification करके final answer अपना निकाल दिए, ठीक है? अब इसका क्या मतलब हुआ इस फाइनल आंसर का, कि ये देखिए, ये भी तो एक हमारे पास जनरल सोल्यूशन है ना, बिकॉज इसमें भी एक कांस्टेंट इन्वॉल्व हो रहा है, और ये जो आपको गिवन क्वेश्चन था उसमें भी आपके पास कांस्टेंट इन्वॉल्व था. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि एक फैमिली ये है और एक फैमिली ये है. ये वाली फैमिली हमें गिवन थी, ठीक है? और इस फैमिली के इस और ये वाली फैमिली हमने कैलकुलेट करनी थी. सो बोथ ऑफ देम आर द ऑर्थोगोनल टू ईच अदर, सो दे आर द ऑर्थोगोनल ट्रैजेक्टरीज ऑफ वन एंड अदर, राइट? Okay, so how you will proceed? You will in step number 1, what you have to do, you have to calculate the differential equation of this general solution, right? So you will take derivative on both of the sides, right? Okay, so what you have to do, you have to apply over here the product rule, right? So what you will get, y plus x dy y by dx equals to 0. Eliminate dy by, we will write dy by dx equals to minus y dy by dx. Okay guys, so this one was your step number 1, right? In step number 2, what you have to do, you have to eliminate the constant which is available in which you got in step number 1, right? But as you can see that this equation, there is no constant in this equation, right? So we will not do step number 2, you will directly move to step number 3. Okay, and what was the step number 3? You have to find out another dy by dx minus 1 over f of x y, right? So this is f of x y here, ठीक है? और उसके बाद minus 1 over minus y over x. What you will get? You will get simply x over y and dy by dx. Okay, again repeating, this is your final step and you have to identify that which kind of equation is given to you, whether it is separable, whether it is homogeneous, which equation is this, right? You have to identify it at your own. Okay, so again here it is a separable differential equation, right? We will separate the variables and just we will simply integrate it. What we will do, we will simply integrate it. And after simple integration, we will get x square plus 2c over 2 y square. After doing all the steps, what you will get? Y square x square equals to 2c, right? So let me write the final answer over here clearly. Y square minus x square equals to 2c, right? You can also take this 2c as k prime or whatever, या इस 2 को यहाँ नीचे भी आप लेकर आ सकते हैं, ठीक है? या अगर आप इस तरह से नहीं करना चाहते हैं तो आप इस 2c को k प्राइम कह दें, ठीक है ना? So this is a constant, right? So this is your final answer, ठीक है? So have a look on this question. Then that was all about today's lecture. We have learned about the orthogonal trajectories of the differential equations, right? Basically, there are only 3 steps which you have to perform while calculating the orthogonal trajectory of any curve, right? So practice some more questions from any book, right? It would be good for you, right? So that was all. See you in the next lecture. Goodbye.